Hello everyone, this is Ashish and welcome back to the podcast that we call Torq and
Fire.
and we are again going to have some very incredibly interesting discussion, hopefully. And we again are going to try to keep it as unscripted as possible.
And unedited too.
Yeah, it is definitely like these days we don't even go through it.
Exactly.
We have a
We just
template, we
record
just
it.
copy and paste the video and audio file over there and just charge it out, and that is probably how it is going to be from now
Yeah.
on, right?
Yeah.
But we do have some topics. Some of you guys did suggest us some of the things in the community post, in the
Yeah.
comment section, that we are going to take care of it. Spotify is showing our podcast.
Yeah, someone suggested that to
Yeah,
you.
someone said that Spotify is showing our podcast,
Yeah.
and it is a good news. It's about time.
Okay.
Basically, if you look at it, our podcast level is pretty good. Right? It's
Right.
professional, right? So, Komal, how have you
As
been?
professional as it gets.
As professional as it can get in the limited amount of budget that I have after leaving ISRO, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and the limited amount of earning that you had from teaching. Now, what do you want to start with? Any topic in mind?
Yeah, okay. I have many topics.
Plenty,
in
but
my
where do you
mind.
want to see? Basically, how it goes is Komal always does the tough job of gathering the topics, and I do the easy job of commenting on those topics.
This time I didn't research that much.
Yeah, this
right?
time research was not required because most of
we
the
were
topics.
busy throughout
Yeah.
the week.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyways, see, like I said, early in the morning, did not had proper sleep, and after that, I made a video. Then I did telephonic consultancy, and now I'm sleepy as hell. But committed to putting at least one podcast every week, and that's what we are going to do. And someone said that make more podcasts every week.
Yeah, 2 podcasts in a week.
Meanwhile, I'm making 5 every week like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like momentum.
Momentum,
Spacecast.
Spacecast, and Talk and Fire is must.
Yeah.
Right. And other than that, if I get in the mood, then Talks comes, or Vlogs comes,
Exactly.
or Art of Speaking comes.
Okay.
You're never going to run out of content when it comes to
Okay.
talk. All right. So, which topic? First one.
Okay. Someone was continuously asking in the comment section, and that guy also DM'd me on Instagram that how to live your life to the fullest, because he asked something. Although I answered him in the comment section only, he asked that okay, how to live your life to the fullest, and when you make fun of someone, right? So you are scared in your heart that okay, that can backfire on you also, like because of karma and all, right? So what should I do? Like in that case, is that I should not make fun of others, something like that. So what is your take on that?
Definitely don't make fun of others, man. That is not just like
It's
karma
not
will
like
come back and that's
joking or
just
something
mean.
like that.
Okay.
Even if I'm like, suppose I'm joking with you. So should I have a fear in my mind or in heart that okay, it can backfire on me if like karma, like it
Making
hit
fun-
backs, whatever goes around comes around.
I think I make fun of you all the time, like in a healthy manner. What do you call it? There's a very good term
In
in English.
constructive manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So banter, yeah, that is the perfect word for
Banter.
that,
Yeah.
right? So in a good manner, like if it is fun, then yeah. But see, first of all, that question consisted of a word that is very dangerous. Life. All right. No.
He said that he's scared of God, that God will make him suffer the same things he's throwing on others, like that.
Yeah, dude, don't make fun of others, man.
No,
Simple.
I feel, Ashish, that it should be in healthy manner, obviously, first of
Yeah.
all, and it should not be extreme, right? But I stopped joking around people because like whenever you are doing it in light manner also, people are so sensitive nowadays, they take it to their
It
heart.
depends on
and
people. Like obviously, you cannot walk up to a random person and start joking around. You do not know the
no,
level
still
of
you
sensitivity.
don't know about people. No, nowadays people are too sensitive, Ashish.
Yeah, that's what. If
so
you
I have stopped joking with people. Like I hardly have 2 to 3 people with whom I joke around.
yeah, that's sufficient. Like you'll be lucky if you even get one like
Yeah.
that, right? So it is like
So you are lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky. So what I was saying was
Yeah.
that just have very close friends and do those things to them only. Like other than that, it does not make any sense. Like you cannot go on joking around with a person who you have met in like once in last 2 months,
Yeah.
right? Obviously. Right. So, what was the point of the question, anyways? Like, you are afraid of making fun of someone. Don't make fun of someone if you're afraid, man. What the hell?
Live your life. Just focus everything on yourself, right?
It is not a necessity of life, man.
It's like
you
I
are gonna
feel like
pass.
I'm wasting time when I'm making fun of someone or like standing around someone or making dude. It's like that. It's like that. Like you should invest that time on yourself, no? Like full with positive energies and like that.
Yeah, actually, to actually get what you're saying, I think I'm gonna need an example because I don't think I'm getting it. Because this making fun, I never did that. Like, yeah, we had fun. Like, it is not a science that you're going to make fun of someone or
I
something.
make a lot of fun. Like I don't pass comments, but it's like joking and kidding with someone. So sometime it happens that people take it too hard and they take it so deeply that they'll even stop talking to you sometimes. It happens.
Yeah, see, like people are different, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I say. You need a person that you know very well, and then you need that person to be cool about it. Right?
Yeah,
If that perfect combination is there, then you go ahead.
Basically, don't make fun of someone. First, know them completely. If they are chill and completely fun-loving person, then only do something, and that too in light manner, right?
Yeah.
So
Or
that is the answer.
don't think about it, man. If you have to think too much, better don't do it, right?
That means they are not your friends.
Yeah.
If you have to think that much in front of your friends, they are not your friends. Simple.
Yeah. Like I never remember thinking about that. Man, should I crack a joke about him? Or
Exactly.
something?
मुझे ये कहना चाहिए था या नहीं कहना चाहिए. Dude, just come out of it and just get a new circle.
And if something happens, like you crack a joke, make fun of his height or something, or make fun of.
Better is to make fun of yourself, Ashish.
Yeah, that is perfect, right? But there used to be a guy who was losing his hair. All right,
Yeah.
back in BR the training school, right?
Yeah.
And like we became so close friends, and one of my very close friend was his roommate only.
Okay.
Right, and he used to like openly call him like ganje, and he just never cared about it, man. We were so close friends, right? So it also depends that who is that person, right? So
Okay.
yeah.
So basically, you should make fun of yourself. So that is cool.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you make fun of someone, that person does not like it, you say sorry, you walk away, and you learn a lesson. It's as simple as that. Now what, we are teaching like life lessons or some shit over here, man? No, man, don't ask such questions over here.
No, you're a counselor.
Some would disagree with that.
You do counsel people.
Yeah, I do, but I like to do it like, yeah, let's move forward to the next one.
It's getting awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, so I get all kind of like weird, like I've seen some of the worst cases, right? But
So-
anyways,
Okay.
yeah, I'm good at that, but I'm not good at that while talking in a podcast about that.
Okay.
I don't know why, but these are the general things that almost everyone must be facing, right?
Yeah.
I should improve upon myself, right? Yeah.
So what are you saying, Ashish?
Yeah.
कि रसोड़े में कौन था?
That joke has
Last time you were up to this thing. Now I'll say that.
that joke went too far. That is not a joke anymore. It's irritating. By the
Shut
way,
up.
that person came out with another track.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But the sad part, he's never going to overshadow that Rachoro mein kaun tha. No matter what he does.
Exactly.
No matter what he does. Like, this is the thing. Like, I would not call it like one hit wonder. Obviously not. That guy is talented. But this is the thing about comedy. Like, there is only one Kunal Kamra talking about Siachen mein hamare jawan lad rahe hain, hai na? He cannot do that level again. There's only one, like, Zakir Hussain can only say once that...
Zakir Khan.
Sorry, Zakir Khan can say only once that मैं पिघल गया. He cannot come up with again, right? That is the thing. It is very difficult to overshadow your performance.
Yeah, but that is very popular, no? वहाँ मैं पिघल गया. something
But
like
that is like, it's not as funny as people made it. Like, it almost became a cultural thing that people are saying like, Siachen mein hamare jawan lad rahe. Any point they are going to say that. So it is like, it is getting viral.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm pretty sure that there are more people who have said funnier shit than that. Obviously.
Actually, I think the
Yeah.
smile of Zakir Khan is so mischievous that make everything so naughty.
Yeah, it's not like there's no other human being with a better smile.
Same with Chris D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, his smile is so funny, his face is so funny that you'll burst out of laughter
Hey,
even if
listen.
he is not cracking a joke.
See, Chris D'Elia is facing some serious law issues right now. He's completely blocked and he's not even doing his podcast anymore. I think one he did around 1 month ago and he just turned off the comment. It's that bad.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed his stand-up comedy so much day before yesterday. Like, it is really good. I do not care about the allegations that person
No,
has.
what he'll say, fucking die. And then he'll start laughing.
Yeah.
And I'll ask Ashish, what is there in it that you are laughing so loud?
You have to understand the context about that, no?
Fucking die.
Okay.
What
anyway.
should I do?
Yeah, it is like stand-up comedy is definitely something I would at least try once in my life, because I think that is the extent of public speaking. You know
Okay.
why? Because you're putting yourself in front of people. You're talking obviously, but you're talking in a way that you expect them to laugh.
Yeah.
And when they do, it is amazing. And when they don't, then it is garbage. Like, you'll feel like shit. So I think that stand-up comedy is the pinnacle of public speaking.
Yeah.
Because
That we have to
because you
admit.
can't even make one
Yeah.
the moment you make wrong no, it loses all its
Exactly.
essence.
Exactly.
Right? So
People will lose the connection.
to me, that is an art that obviously the stand-up comedians do it like crazy. They will
Exactly.
rehearse the same thing millions of times so that they don't make even a single mistake, and then they perform it in front of crowd. So that is not actually public speaking. Not my way of public speaking. If I stand, I would like to speak something straight out of my mind. That I think is more natural. Yeah, obviously you can rehearse it properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a little bit different. But it would be amazing if a public speaker gets to that level. Like, I've always talked about that, right? Humor is a very important aspect of public speaking. You can make your crowd laugh even when you're talking about general stuff. Like, once I showed you one video in which one guy who was a pilot was talking about how a space shuttle lands. Remember? And that guy was so funny.
Yeah.
You remember that properly? Very sharp jawline and all that. He was wearing a Air Force suit.
Yeah. I said that.
So
maybe
he
or
was
something like
he
that.
was able to bring humor while he was teaching rocket science.
Exactly.
Right? So
And we appreciated that.
yeah, same thing. Like, I think once Amish also came. I think it was TED Talk only. And he was talking, and like one or two bits and pieces that he was able to be funny, even though he's just talking about general stuff. So that keeps your crowd awake, right?
Okay.
So humor is a good aspect of public speaking, and then it is taken to next level by the stand-up comedians, like continuously laughing.
Yeah.
Right? And stand-up comedians do transfer some messages to their crowd, you know. There's always some message or the other. Like, when it came to Kunal Kamra, that had a message hidden in it. Like that Siachin mein hamare jawan lada. What was the message? That
I didn't see that video.
okay, you did not see. I do not agree. I do not disagree. I'm neutral at that. But the message basically was that the government is also working like an organization. You're paying tax and they are giving service back to you.
Okay.
Why are we patriotic? Like that. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that we should not be patriotic.
Okay.
But what he was trying to say was that people are using this patriotism
Yeah.
to make their own work easier. Like that.
Okay.
That was the message of that stand-up comedy. There's always message. There's one stand-up comedian, I think I'm forgetting his name, but he talked about weed, and his message basically was, it was continuously people were laughing, but the message was that weed is better than alcohol. That was the message. He's talking with facts, but is making it funny also.
Okay. Speaking of that, do you feel that weed is better than alcohol? I want you to make everyone aware of this thing, because a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about that thing. So can you elaborate that? Because
See, I have done my BTech in Sikkim, so I've seen weed. Like, my hostel rooms, it was attached, like there will be one bathroom that will be connected with other bathroom. No, my bathroom was always filled, right, with that
Smoke.
stench. Yeah, smoke of if we keep the door open, then and in my floor there was like weed smokers there, weed smokers in front, right? By the time it was fourth year, like everyone was that, right? And what I feel is that a lot of people go way far beyond. Like, they are smoking 5 times every day. There's obviously like
a lot of drugs also along with that.
see, what I'm saying is other drugs are definitely bad for you. Weed, if done properly, is not bad for you. But what I'm saying,
It has anti-cancer properties.
I don't know about that, so I'm not going to comment. Yes,
Yeah.
obviously I've heard about that, and there are a lot of benefits.
No, I searched it out a lot
Mm-hmm.
to find out whether it is bad or good. So the only drawback which I found
Mm-hmm.
of this weed was only this, that you can have memory imbalance, little bit of
Memory imbalance. Some people
Yeah.
say that it causes impotence also. There are a lot of studies, and some studies will be there which are against that.
Yeah, if it is done on severe level.
Yeah, I do not actually know.
But otherwise, it is good only. I didn't see anything
see,
bad on
Nate
Wikipedia.
Diaz,
Yeah.
high level athletes,
Yeah.
smokes weed all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like there was a fight, I think it was UFC 184 or 183, I think. Nick Diaz was fighting against Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva generally fights at a weight class higher than Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz generally fights at welterweight. Anderson Silva fights at middleweight.
Okay.
Right. So he's already heavier.
Okay.
Okay. That fight went for 5 rounds. Now you have seen fights, right?
Yeah.
That title fights in the main events will be 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
So that fight lasted for 5 minutes, and majority part Nick Diaz got his ass kicked. But the Diaz brothers, the way they are, like
they always get their ass kicked.
they will have they will have half of their face drooping, and still they will be saying like "fuck you." And he literally did that.
Corner fight, remember?
Yeah, corner fight, and Nate Diaz is slapping Conor McGregor till the end round, and he's saying that come over here, even though you can't even see his
Showing
face.
middle finger also, no?
Yeah, you can't see his face. His whole face is bloodied out, and still he is like, these are the Diaz brothers. That is why they are known so well.
They're insane, no?
They're insane. There's never been fighters like Diaz brothers ever again. People compare like Masvidal, and there are a lot of people who are going to say this fighter is like that. There's never going to be other Diaz brothers. Like, so what was I saying? So that fight, Anderson Silva is heavier than Nick Diaz. Now, obviously, Nick Diaz is also going to weigh in at the same weight class, but we all know that Anderson Silva is going to just weigh in over there, and in just 8 hours, he's going to bloat up, right?
Yeah.
So there's obviously going to be at least 10 to 15 kgs difference between them while they're fighting.
Okay.
Now, this fight goes to 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva is heavier than him,
Yeah.
and he tested positive for steroids.
Yeah.
So you are fighting the all-time great, the 10-time middleweight champion, a person who is higher weight class than you, continuously winning championship fights,
Yeah.
and he's on steroids.
Yeah.
And at the same fight,
Yeah.
Nick Diaz tests positive for marijuana.
Yeah.
Right?
You told me that.
You're fighting the best of all time. You're fighting a person who's heavier than you.
Yeah.
You're fighting that person when he's on steroids,
Yeah.
and you're fighting him high.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is these Diaz brothers are epic level athletes.
Yeah.
These people have competed in triathlons.
Yeah.
You know, Alcatraz, it's like a long distance swimming. They've done it like multiple times.
Okay.
All right. Peak stamina, very athletic, championship level mentality. Like what Conor McGregor is double weight champion,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Lightweight champion, featherweight
Exactly.
champion. Nate Diaz beats him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And in a fight which was just 1 week away.
Exactly.
So these are
with a 1 week notice.
yeah,
no?
1 week notice. He walks in, chokes him out, no decision, nothing,
Yeah.
completely beats him out,
Yeah.
right? He's
And then Conor emerged as the winner also.
in the second fight.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Second one. I was
Yeah.
talking about second one only.
yeah, but obviously these people are championship level, like best in mixed martial arts, top level competition goes on UFC. You are beating there,
Yeah.
right? So obviously these people are smoking weed all the time and still are able to do that,
Okay.
right? So obviously it cannot harm your physique that badly,
Yeah.
right? What I'm saying. But when it comes to alcohol,
Yeah.
I do not see it ever doing any good to you. What good does alcohol do? Name one.
Yeah. It always does bad only.
There's no
I'm
good.
against alcohol only.
There,
Alcohol and this smoking cigarettes and all.
you know, Mike Tyson says
Yeah.
that he was smoking weed since he was like 9 or 12 or 13, something like that.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan started smoking when he was 26.
Okay.
Eddie Bravo also started smoking when they are Joe Rogan for the long.
Started smoking weed. Say it clearly because otherwise.
Yeah, obviously the topic
Yeah.
of discussion. Like cigarette is obviously same goes, according to me, same goes with as alcohol only. Does nothing good to
They
you.
both are bad.
Right.
Yeah.
What weed does good for you, I'll talk about that a little bit. So basically the mentality of Eddie Bravo was that let your brain develop properly,
Yeah.
and then you can start smoking weed. and that will maybe over a long term, it can enhance your imagination and things like that, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So Joe Rogan was dead against that. Eddie Bravo actually pulled him into like smoking weed and all that. Tried like that,
Okay.
right? So what would we do? Like, it will help a lot of people to deal with paranoia. Actually, people say that weed makes you more paranoid.
Yeah.
But when I was talking about Mike Tyson, like Mike
Yeah.
Tyson had a deadly childhood, right?
Okay.
He was picked around. He even talked about the time when he was molested. So obviously, when he was a child, and then Castbox actually pulled him in and got him into boxing, and 19 years old, he's the champion of the world, right?
Okay.
So he says that it was helpful for him to deal with it, because he was high. I think it was Wiz Khalifa on Joe Rogan's podcast only. He said that it just helped me go through the classes, man. School was so boring. I'm not sure. It might be Wiz Khalifa, or I'm not sure, but some rapper. All right. So maybe people will write in the comment section who it was. So it does help some people to just deal with the bullshit. All right. But some people get addicted that they have to be continuously high. And I've seen those people. And I've seen those people cracking examinations like engineering services, getting the rank under like 20, things like that. But still, it is not healthy if you're doing like throughout the day. Basically, you're continuously high. When you're not high, then you're high. I do not know what it would feel like. Right? So yeah, there are some goods when it comes to weed. Helps some people. Some people it does not affect at all. They will not even know. Right?
It's natural herb. Most of people don't understand it. That even I was under this belief that this is not a good or something like that. But when I googled it, when I tried to find about it, I didn't find anything bad about it apart from these memory. If it is done on severe level, because it is natural herb, and lot of diseases get cured by these weed, marijuana and all.
Marijuana is actually prescribed drug in a lot of cases. All right. Anyways, what I'm saying is that if you search on Google the disadvantages of smoking weed,
I tried to find, because once I was having one argument with my roommate only regarding this.
Okay.
And then we just googled it out, like everything. The only disadvantage we found out was this memory imbalance and something, some internal diseases like impotence or something like that. Fine. If it is done at severe level like that. Otherwise, it's very natural and it can cure cancer. It helps in battling cancer.
Okay.
So my point is, Ashish, then why do you think that it is banned, is still banned in India and not in America now?
You know what the funny
and
story...
why America lifted the ban?
Yeah, what the funny story is...
Yeah, you told me that story. I want you to elaborate that story to our viewers.
I do not know it perfectly, but here's the brief idea.
Yeah, you just
India,
tell us.
India mostly follows what America does. So America banned weed and classified it along with other drugs, right?
Yeah.
So it got banned over here as well.
Yeah.
And then now it is legal in most of the states in America.
Why weed was banned there? You told me that because they were because that was natural herb and alcohol, people had to purchase it. So people were mostly relying on this weed and all.
Yeah,
they were not purchasing alcohol.
There are a lot of conspiracy theories. Obviously, weed hampers the alcohol business like anything else, the cigarette business like anything else, because it is cheaper, especially when it is legal.
Exactly.
Right? And a lot of people will prefer it over alcohol.
Yeah.
Right? So that is the thing. Like cigarette, cigarette, actually tobacco is not that bad for you. It is the 100 other chemicals that is added into it, which makes it more addictive. That is actually bad for you, And it is done like that so that people remain addicted and they continue on consuming that.
Okay.
There's like a big business going on over there.
Yeah.
And obviously they would not want. And a lot of their prices, the sales of alcohol did drop after marijuana became legal over there in America, in a lot of states.
Exactly.
Right? So it does hamper the trade, and to classify it with drugs like cocaine and all, or heroin and all, and not classify alcohol in that category is crazy.
Exactly.
Like there's no person, like it is extremely rare. Like you'll find approximately 0 people who died because of smoking weed. You'll find all the time people dying because they are like they are drunk.
Alcohol or cocaine or heroin, something like that. Right, Ashish?
People drunk drive.
Yeah.
They kill each other. They are more aggressive. Like you are never
We are
going.
not saying that you should smoke weed or something like that.
Hmm.
We are just saying everything what we did,
Yeah.
research, and what we tried to find out on Google, and what are the mentalities of those biggies which do it.
Yeah, see.
Why people support it and why people
Oh
disfigure it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, what was her name? What Riya Chakravarti actually disclosed something like that, no?
Yeah, in Sushant's case,
That he used
to smoke marijuana.
Yeah.
And
See,
all the
that is why I wanted to clear it perfectly. I've seen a lot of people ruin their life smoking it uncontrollably. Like you do anything uncontrollably, it will definitely harm you.
Exactly.
All right. It can actually affect lungs. It is also going to put some saturation on your lungs. Right.
Exactly.
It is smoke getting directly into your lungs. So obviously it is going to be harmful for you in that sense. Right. So anything else you want to add in that topic? Anything
So I think now the lift is going to now the ban is going to be lifted in India also, because America did so. So Indian government is going to follow American government only.
What
So
I would
most
say,
probably they are going to lift
what I
only.
would say is that weed is legal in India even if it is illegal. Right?
Yeah.
It is like very easy to
Hish, every time you can get it easily.
get. Yeah, whichever state you go,
Yeah.
it is possible.
We know a lot of friends, no?
Yeah, it is as easy that I know people who get it home delivery.
Yeah.
But it is dangerous
And
also.
in metro cities.
Actually, the people do not face that much problem. The dealers, the drug
They
dealers,
face too
they
much
get
problem.
caught all the time. Like even every 6 months, every 1 year, they'll get caught. It is bad time for them. And the police also, they'll take money, sometimes a person, if the person gets caught, then I've heard that a cost as high as 20,000 asked by police, like on spot, give it to me or you're going to jail, right? So that happens. Okay. So all these things happen because.
And where is the sorry, continue.
See, all these things are happening because it is illegal. Like I said, people are going. Prostitution, no? A lot of people will be saying, no, prostitution should remain illegal. Do you know how much problem, like how much safer prostitutes will be if it was legal? They are unsafe just because it is illegal, and you making it illegal is not stopping people from getting into that, right? And same goes with weed. People are smoking weed. I know that throughout the country it is happening, but still it is illegal, and that causes a. You know what is the crazy thing in America? That when weed was illegal in America, a lot of drug dealers went to jail.
Yeah.
They are still in jail, and weed, meanwhile, is legal outside.
Yeah.
How ironic.
Exactly.
They are in there for a crime that is not a crime anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you remember that incident in Interview movie or Dictator movie? I don't know.
You have not
the
watched
beginning
Dictator.
the beginning scene. The beginning scene where just these military men just found the weed and they experimented it on a person, and that person started doing some weird things and they declared it illegal. Some funny story, no? Which movie?
It was Pineapple Express.
Okay, that movie.
Yeah. It was like same characters. That is why you are confusing.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah. I never thought that I'm going to talk about that topic, but obviously let's not pretend that elephant does not exist in the room, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, this was not even planned. What is the topic of discussion today, ma'am?
Okay, we have talked a lot about this. So what more you want to discuss? Any topic?
There were a lot of cases. No, I'm forgetting about that because I'm bad with memory.
Okay, let's share one happy news.
What is that?
The only topic which you were laying emphasis on that we want to discuss this in
and
podcast.
I forgot about that.
Just now I told you before the podcast.
And I just told you that I'm bad with memory.
PUBG ban.
Oh yeah, that I cannot say that is a happy news. See, a lot of people just lost their job.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people who were just streaming PUBG and earning decent amount of money. There were people who were competing as well.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Stream another game, bro. As simple as that. Play another game, man.
There must be some alternative of PUBG, no?
Yeah.
Like I have seen a lot of these youngsters and teenagers becoming addict, like PUBG addicts.
Yeah, I've played PUBG once when I was
and
like.
I know.
No, you don't know because
I know. Once you have started playing it, last year only.
that was not PUBG.
Okay.
That was not PUBG. See, that back then it was BARC training school. So
Okay.
my friend Anand was there, and I went to his flat. Now everywhere I go, this used to be a situation.
Yeah.
When I was in Mumbai,
Yeah.
then there was a situation like this. When I was in Kalpakkam, Chennai
Yeah.
area, that was a
Okay.
situation that there will be a friend who I know for a long time. I'll go over there, and then he'll be having 3 other flatmates, and we'll become buddies. Okay, and I'll spend the night over there, like eating pizza or something like that. And they started playing PUBG, and this happened both the places. In Mumbai, you know Shivam. Shivam, by the way, is going to come to the Momentum podcast very soon.
Yes.
Right. And I went over there, like 4 of his roommates, same PUBG, and that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
On the weekend, generally I go over there in the weekend, or that's what they used to do. All
Yeah.
right. Shiam must have taken a big hit himself, because like it was something unique. So once or twice I played it, and I thought that, and I've been a big time gamer growing up, right?
Yeah, I
And
know
then college happened, and I got serious at that. I have to get a job or
Yeah.
thing. So I left it for time being. Right now also I play games, but it is moderate, right? Controlled.
Yeah.
But-
KSP, for example. Nowadays, he's
Yeah,
KSP.
nowadays this is like KSP coma, but I've tried to stay as sane as possible. But what I'm saying is that the game is really good. Like the kind of game that I played growing up on desktop, having graphic cards, is now on your cell phone, and your friends are playing, and his or her character is also moving, and you can kill him or her, or they can kill you as well. So it is amazing, right? Obviously technology has grown, and it is definitely addictive to those who do not have shit to do. All right. So but it never got addicted. It was never addictive to me, you know.
I've seen like one of my friend's brother was there. He used to play till 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in morning, and
That's very
I have
common.
heard
Yeah.
so many cases that people are playing it whole the day, all the night, and like he'll call even sabji as PUBG. Like हम तो PUBG लेने जा रहे हैं. He was so addicted.
See, what I'll say, those dummies will find another game. All right. You are not going to stop them, or just by banning one game, you are not going to make their life.
Yeah.
I think the problem was of national intelligence. And when it comes to controlling millions of users throughout the country, you
Yeah.
can really get hacked the moment they want to. All right. The software is in your phone. They have to
Yeah.
do one change. And let us say they want to go brutal.
Okay.
They don't even want to get a permission. They can
Yeah.
control it. And it is directly under Chinese government control.
Control.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it made sense. But I think the bigger reason is that there are more problems in the border. So
yeah,
they decided
recently
to take...
there was one conflict again
Mhm.
after that conflict near Ladakh,
Mhm.
right? Leo Ladakh. Then this I forgot the name.
Gulf?
Sorry, I forgot the name.
Okay.
That Ghati name or
Okay,
valley
okay.
name. Fine.
Anyways.
Then again some conflict happened, and then
Yeah.
I was thinking that now what government will come with. And then again after 2-3 days, you only send me the photo.
Yeah,
no?
yeah. I
That
saw
where-
someone's status
Yeah.
and I was like happy.
It got banned. So basically you are happy.
Yeah, I am happy because I did not used to play it. If KSP would have gotten banned, man, I would have cried real bad.
Why would it be banned?
Let us say if KSP was from China, then it would have been very easy, right? Right. But see, the way KSP is for me,
Yeah.
PUBG was a lot closer to a lot of people than that, because I play KSP like once a week, twice a week, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And these people are playing every day, that it is almost like a limb for them. It got detached, right?
Yeah. So how must they be feeling, no?
Yeah. Yeah. So what I feel is that the measure must be necessary. I do not know perfectly, but I would say that, yeah, good. Nothing against PUBG, but yeah, a lot against China, man. The things that they did. So obviously, I would say that these measures are required. Stay peaceful, man. We'll play
If
play
it is a
PUBG.
security threat,
Yeah.
right, Ashish?
Yeah, like I said, yeah, it might be. So obviously, you are having problems with a whole nation, and you are having an app directly controlled by the government of that nation,
Yeah.
used by millions of users.
Exactly.
It is justified, right?
Yeah.
that is I think collateral damage to China, that it is going to hit their economy. Obviously, India is having the maximum number of users when it comes to PUBG.
Yeah.
Like people were saying that you always say that you support the country, but when it comes to PUBG ban, you cannot support this. But all I saw was support only online. Like everyone is supporting. Yeah, we understand. Even people who are hardcore PUBG gamers, mostly they are supportive only.
Yeah.
It's same as TikTok ban. Like TikTok people were like butthurt for a few days, and everyone else. Like, obviously, you're having a living out of it. Like TikTok people used to earn a lot, right?
Yeah.
They used to earn a lot more than YouTubers from the sponsors and the brand deals and all that. And all of a sudden, you are going to just wipe away,
Exactly, Ashish.
direct the sword to the gut, without any warning, right? So same goes with PUBG, but fewer people are actually having career over here on PUBG, and they're going to find another game. It's not that big of a deal, man. Suck it.
Yeah.
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 Anything I wanted to add something, but I forgot. Yeah. See, like I said, no, like PUBG, taking PUBG away from yourself is almost like a limb taken away from you. Have you ever thought of that? Like people always say that over time these cell phones and all that is going to be an integrated part of our body.
Yeah.
Know about that it is going to be a chip implanted over there, and you're going to directly talk, and the visual is going to come directly to your.
When do you think it's gonna happen?
See, Google Lens. Have you seen Google Lens?
No.
I'm going to show you what Google Lens is. No, is that it is going to give you the screen directly to your eyes.
So, like, what that screen will do?
You are wearing glasses, and it is not Google Lens. I think it is Google Glasses, and you're wearing.
Okay, let's leave it. You talk about the thing.
Yeah, see, you are wearing glasses, and it is directly going to give you images straight to your face. All right, like you.
I'm not getting it. Every glass does the
But
same.
it will be having that screen that you see on your cell phone, no? It will be shown over here in the inside.
You mean, that screen the phone is possessing, that will be shown on the glasses screen.
Yeah, so that technology is already under development.
Okay.
Right? And people are already wearing watches, like Apple watches and all that. So obviously it is getting closer and closer. All they are going to do is make it smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And they are saying that over time you're going to have a chip over here, and everything is that like the electronic network is going to get connected to the neural network. Yeah. And you are going to get the information directly through that.
Yeah. So cool, no?
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, it's almost like we are at that stage. Like imagine a day where you go to, let us say, a cafe and you forget your cell phone.
Yeah.
You'll feel so helpless, no? You would have a better time because you're better at remembering phone numbers, right?
Yeah.
At least you can dial the phone number because your memory is very sharp, right?
Yeah.
But for a person like me, if I forget my phone, I do not know what to do. Like even if you give me another cell phone, I can't even call my own father. I don't even remember his phone number.
Do you remember my number?
Yeah, to a huge extent. I can try. If I try 6 times, I think I can get it right once.
It's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Saying it again, I'm having a terrible memory. Right.
Yeah.
But I think it is planned that way. Like I never worked on improving it. I got memory palace, and I learned, like if I want to remember something, I can definitely remember. Like if you told me that remember these 5 points and I give it like 15 minutes, no, I'll remember each and every point in serial manner because I'll make a story around it.
Yeah.
Right. So that
you only remember by making it memory palace and that.
Using that Lossy method.
Yeah.
Right. So what I was saying was that actually it has become an integrated part. Like it is part of your brain. It is like an external hard disk. You always have it with you, right?
Exactly.
You need it anyways.
So let's see when that time will come, when people have that thing, right?
It is dangerous, I think.
Yeah, obviously.
You know why?
It will be dangerous. Like you can see that things, they are getting advanced, and a lot of damages are like everything. You need to maintain balance, no?
You know what is the biggest danger of that?
So you have to compensate it for something.
No.
So.
Having a chip inside your head, you know what is the biggest danger?
Yeah.
You can get hacked. Can you imagine your brain getting hacked? Oh, fuck me, man. Seriously, you hack my brain. You can do anything you want.
Yeah. That will happen. No, a lot of hackers are there.
See, that is the thing
because
about.
this is all programming, and it can be hacked anytime.
Yeah, that is the thing about electronic cars. Like people were saying that over time we don't even need to drive because Tesla is already doing that, and they are already proving that it is actually lot safer to drive a self-driven car.
Okay.
Because humans are much more dumbass. They just crash into each other.
Yeah.
Right? So they're saying.
A lot of times here in Bangalore.
Oh, Bangalore, man!
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Let's just give you the numbers. You go out 5 times, you'll see 2 or 3 scooty crashes at least.
Scooty with cars or cars.
They'll just crash and they'll get up and just walk away. It's like, this is the second time it happened this day.
Had it been happened in Delhi, that person
it's
would have
completely
killed
different.
that.
Yeah. Like there's like so many people crossing red lights over here. So nuts.
Yeah.
Like they continuously like, okay, no one is here. Okay, I'm a better judge. What is the problem? Let us move forward. Now obviously you'll crash into
the red light, it goes the countdown goes like that, no? 16, 15. At 16 only they'll just cross it, right?
Yeah, so always take extra safety over there. So I always said that I've written it about it on my blog. I've written that blog, no, Streets of Bangalore. That is a classic one. You should read it. You'll see how Komal almost broke her ankle. Right. Her name over there is Fire. Okay, so you guys will be recognizing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I wrote it over there that when I was in Trivandrum, no. So one of my friend had a second-hand scooty, same, Activa, but a newer version.
Yeah.
And there was some problem in suspension.
Yeah.
Like there was literally, you have sat on that scooty, right?
Yeah.
Once you have sat on that, you came to Trivandrum. And that would literally go like shaking the back leg, and you will be so scared that you won't raise the speed above 50. Right? Otherwise,
you told me that you can't just increase the speed up to 50.
You cannot go beyond 50.
Yeah.
And that was like over there. It was I want to go above 50 because there's no problem over there. Not such. Obviously, the traffic over there is not very pleasant. But better than this. Over here, I prefer to stay below 40 because over here, your life is in your hand.
Exactly.
Like 50% of your life, you can save that much. Otherwise, like you always stay ready to get crashed. Right?
I don't know why we got hit and I suffered because you were clean. He's black belt. He just jumped out of scooty, and I was still struggling to come out of that scooty.
I did not jump out. Actually, what happened is that a person who is driving the scooty, his or her leg will be up front, no?
Yeah.
But your leg is sideways.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll get hit.
Yeah. And that wheel only that just hit my feet only.
Yeah, you were just unlucky. Maybe it was bad karma.
Oh, it's not like that.
So what I was saying is that people are saying that over time we are going to get into like self-driven cars, right? The only problem, those cars can get hacked. So never completely rely on those cars.
Yeah.
Right? But these people, like they are saying that Apple users are so scared. Like Apple is having the highest amount of security, right?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to virus, the minimum amount of possibilities over there. But still, Apple users are also scared that their webcam can get controlled, right? And what they're doing is that there's like third-party manufacturer lid that you can place over the camera. All right.
Okay.
Now the problem with that is the Apple laptop does not have that much tolerance that you can put even like 1 mm thick something in between. They're saying that it can actually damage your laptop. Okay. Apple is saying that, and Apple is saying that it is not possible to turn your camera on without turning the light on. Okay. And people are saying, nah, we don't trust you, man. These hackers can hack us anytime, right? So obviously, don't drive self-driving cars. Oh, you cannot really drive self-driving cars, or don't say.
You're confused, no?
It is so difficult to understand what would self-driving cars would be if it is 100% self-driving, like no steering wheel, even 4 seats.
Yeah.
And you just have to put on Google Map that I want to go over there.
Yeah.
There should be an emergency exit, like there should be that pad abort test. Have you seen that? What will happen in rockets, that rockets will be having an extra propulsion, and in case the first stage blasts off,
Yeah.
or it goes out of control,
Yeah.
then the top place where the astronauts are sitting, it will just eject. All right, it will
Yeah.
be having its own booster. It will take it away.
Yeah.
I think that kind of thing they should be having in those cars as well, like
Yeah.
a button. It ejects.
So where will it go?
It will go up and then there's a parachute.
Okay. No,
Tesla, take my idea for free, man. Just give me a podcast. Elon Musk, are you listening?
he'll listen.
Anyways, Elon Musk is already have built these rockets and all. He can use the same technology in Tesla.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So you can discuss that idea with him only.
The idea that I wanted to discuss with Roman Sani. Roman Sani sir spent somewhere around like
Yeah.
1,000 crores to get into IPL team.
170, no.
Unacademy. I was searching that.
Yeah.
So Bangalore-based ed tech firm Unacademy has been reopened official partner of Indian Premier League for 3 seasons. The BCCI announced.
So they just cracked the deal?
I think so.
Oh God.
The
They bought the team?
I think so. I see the sponsorship for 3
And they'll cry paying their educators?
Okay, let's not talk about that.
That is the scene, no?
Yeah, that is out there. Let's little bit talk about that after this. Okay, what she's talking about, we'll make it clear. Keep that in your head. All right.
Fight.
All right. So Unacademy, sponsors for 3 years will cost Unacademy Indian rupees of 120 to 130 crores. Report suggested. Now, what I would say to respected Roman Sani sir, dude, what you need to do
Exactly.
is spend this much amount to provide free education to like thousands of students.
Exactly.
And why are you buying IPL? For publicity, right?
Exactly.
You want more people to reach.
Exactly.
But you
And
don't.
sponsoring awards shows too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you don't want to reach my grandmother.
Yeah.
My grandmother is not alive, rest in peace. But still, you don't want to reach any random person's grandmother who might be watching IPL.
Yeah.
All right? You also don't want to reach a 55 years old accountant. You don't want to reach them. You
Yeah.
want to reach students.
Yeah.
If you provide 10,000 people free education,
Exactly.
so what big of a publicity it would be? It would be like publicity that comes to you. News channels will be covering you.
Exactly.
Prime Minister will be giving you awards.
Just like Anand Kumar.
Just
no?
like Anand Kumar.
Yeah.
Invest that money over there.
No, hair, yeah.
You get what you want. Students get free education. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah. So also Ashish, Anand Kumar, he's so reputed, he's so revered throughout the India and maybe through international platforms also, right? So like they must be, if Unacademy has continued giving this free education, they have converted this into this paid one, no? Like in 2019 only. Fine. If they would have continued it, like if they had continued it, so I think they would be more reputed, more revered throughout the country, because Anand Kumar only takes 30 students and he's so reputed.
Yeah.
And if you have money, if you have capital, so why are you not investing that in teaching students that to free?
Yeah, I just did the calculation. So their 1 year course would cost a student 20,000 rupees.
Exactly.
And it is, if I take 100 crores also,
Yeah.
all right, it is 120 crore, right?
Yeah.
1 second. It is 120 crores.
Yeah.
And even if you take just 100 crore, you can, how many students you can teach, 50,000 students. That is all the students appearing that year
Exactly.
who are
Okay.
serious,
Okay.
right?
Okay, Ashish, that is insane. Okay, Ashish, that is insane number. But speaking of that, so what should a startup should think in their head, that how should they proceed ahead? Like how will you judge Roman Sani doing it?
Yeah, obviously, I would not say that I'm an expert,
Yeah,
but
you're
I'm an expert in staying in the competitive examination world for
Yeah.
over 5 years.
No, you are
Guiding
in touch with
students.
lot of people, so
Yeah.
you know the feedbacks, you know what problems people are facing,
Hmm.
you know what can be done. You have been part of the educator team, right?
Yeah.
So you know like the back end team also, you know the front side team also, that is students. So what can be the more improvements, or what can be the measures which could have been taken by this Unacademy team?
See, I not only know things about what Unacademy is doing,
Yeah.
or any general online platforms. I'm going to generalize it from now on. All right. I also know the propaganda or the marketing scheme of the offline classes,
Yeah.
or the old big daddies of this business. All right.
Yeah.
And what I would say is that the first thing that people are not able to understand the online world yet. It's too new for them to understand.
Yeah.
And you really need experience to understand it properly. So because of that, they are in a hurry. They think that everything that we have to do, we have to shove advertisement over here.
Yeah.
We have to let our brand name reach every corner of this country.
Yeah.
You don't actually. If I would say, you don't actually need to target 1.3 billion population of this country. You need to properly target somewhere around, I would say, 10 lakh people. That's it.
Because not everyone is in competition, right?
Yeah, 50,000 I would say 20 lakh to 30 lakh. If you're looking at all the competition, no?
Yeah.
You only want to target. So doing award shows is going, your money is actually, your brand name is becoming bigger.
Yeah.
But
what is the use of that?
Yeah. So if you want to target a particular specific audience, then I would say that do specific things in that direction.
Exactly.
Right? And free classes, if you want, that is the thing. Like,
they should focus more on free classes, no?
Yeah, they are doing it. They're doing free classes,
but very limited. Because I have been part of Unacademy too, so.
And free class, the intention is to get people on plus. All right.
Yeah.
So that is the thing.
Okay.
But anyways, what I'm saying is that, see, what goes on the top level businesses, I do not understand. They are having sponsors and they are having investors.
Yeah.
And they might be needing to consult them, and they are like business majors from top universities of this world. So obviously they might be knowing, but I do not have to be business major to understand that some of the money is going in the wrong direction. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
But anyways, moving forward to the next topic. We have to discuss about that. A lot of YouTubers came up and they were saying that Unacademy promised something and they did not pay.
Yeah.
So we went through few. All right.
Yeah.
And
2 to 3 videos.
Those videos are having lakhs of views.
Yeah, exactly. 2 lakhs and 1 lakh.
I don't even know if Roman Sani is aware about that.
Yeah.
Because that is the super negative publicity.
Exactly.
Super negative. Like it is negative image. Like whatever you're building, if that exists, you need to talk to that person who has gotten 2 lakh views.
Yeah.
Saying that Unacademy promised something over call, but we never got paid.
Yeah.
And we are like, one guy was there. I think he was from Bihar. Looking from the tone of his voice.
Exactly.
And he was saying that I'm not doing good. All right. I'm not very rich. I invested somewhere like 30,000 rupees to buy a laptop to start classes. And
35,000.
I pushed in 1 minute of advertisement in every video before the video starts, and that actually degraded my channel as well.
Exactly.
Close to 2 lakh subscribers.
3 minutes video.
Yeah, close to that.
Any video.
Right. And then they just dropped the contact.
I think Unacademy really need to rethink about this advertisement structure. And
I don't even know if the information is going to the top authority properly or not.
Like the concerned authorities, right, Ashish? That it may be the case. No, they must not be knowing. Only the lower employers, they are dealing with this thing, and they are like, okay, it happens, no.
Yeah.
But like it happens, no. It takes a lot to build a reputation.
So just saying, if you ask me, because right now what I'm trying to do is build something on my own. Okay. Yeah. So what I've understood so far is that you are going to understand 2 things very properly.
Yeah.
You have to take care of quality over quantity. It is very important to stay in this for a long term.
Yeah.
And the second thing that I would say is that you have to do it like in a manner that people are able to accept it, right? You have to think like people who are actually your customers, right? You have to go to the ground level and understand things properly.
Exactly. He should keep, basically, Romans, and he should keep a regular check on everything because it's his brand, right? And he should be aware of everything that is happening around in social media and in office, everywhere. He should know everything, no?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he does know already. Who knows? Nobody
they're
knows.
thinking another way. Like their agenda is different. That can be the case.
That is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That top level business, maybe we are not able to understand.
Yeah.
One other thing that I think is very, very important, like look at Made Easy. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, that needs to be appreciated a lot.
No. How they started? They started with 40 people in classroom.
Yeah.
Right. As simple as that. Yeah, I understand this is online world and you have to do things fast.
Yeah.
But do you see Made Easy pushing that much advertisement?
No.
ACE doing that much advertisement?
No.
Are their business model wrong? Because they got to the top for like 10 years at least, right? So maybe their business model is different. Maybe they are doing something right. Only time will tell what I can say,
Ashish.
right? Patience is very important. You have to be patient. Like, yeah, money is good, fame is good, but if you do it patiently, then it will sustain longer, right?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, what is your advice for people who are interested in startups?
That is what I'm saying. If I can bring it down to two things, then quality over quantity and have a lot of patience.
That's must. Quality over quantity.
And quality over quantity meaning the quality of your product, the quality of your employees, and everything. The quality has to be your prior. It has to be given the prior importance.
Always, it should be like even if you reach million or billion, you should always take this thing in your mind that our agenda should be quality, not quantity.
Yeah, see, that is the thing. If you are having patience, then you will be putting quality time, or you will be preferring quality over quantity, because you are not looking for quick money, or you're not looking for skyrocketing success. All right.
Exactly.
That is the another thing, like what I was saying, I could not complete. Like these people who get one hits, like Zakir Khan, or these are like, okay, once you got on that, but the quality, if you are having continuously the quality, then you will be able to sustain over there.
Yeah, sustain the game. Yeah. So.
All right. Okay. Anyways, any more topics that we have been talking for 1 hour? Did not seem like it.
Yeah, I feel like it's been 15 minutes hardly.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff.
We talked a lot. I think we should end it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Any topics that we are missing? There are a lot of things going on, like...
let's discuss in next podcast.
Yeah, just giving a brief idea.
Yeah.
No job, no vote. About SSC, JE and all that.
Okay.
About IIT examination and all that. We are not talking or commenting on that because we are not having sufficient information.
Exactly.
Right? So all we know is that IIT, JE examination is going to happen soon.
Yeah.
And I think that it is a good thing. She thinks that it is not a good thing.
Yeah.
And the debate can go on for a long time.
Yeah.
And then SSCJ is not declaring result. That
is bad.
Everyone will be agreeing that you should be declaring result and all that.
Exactly.
I'm not on Twitter. Otherwise, I would have tweeted. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Any other topic that is remaining?
No, we're done for the day.
I got a lot of requests regarding that webinar that we planned, At least 7 or 8 people gave the request, and I think that we can make a batch. We are going to make as soon as possible, and we have noted your email ID. We are going to give you once the amount is fixed, and when the time is fixed, I think we can do it in September. Yeah. Let us see. If not, then we are going to do it in October.
Yeah.
And if you do not know about it, I'm going to do a webinar on personality development, basically discussed in detail about how the course is going to be in the end of the last podcast. So you can go and check it out over there. But the email account in which you need to drop the mail, every information will be down in the description box, right?
Yeah, and that would be paid too.
Yeah, obviously it will be paid. Dude, I'm giving like 8 hours of my life. Okay. Yeah. So that's about it, guys. We are going to end it
on a happy note.
Yeah. And we are going to see all of you in the next one. Till then, bye.
And take care. Bye. Keep smiling.
Yeah.